Hello all, welcome back once again to our channel Vagai Academy of Mathematics, and this session we have an interesting question from progressions, and this is what we are going to solve. Let's get into the question. The natural numbers are divided into groups as you see the following. So the first group contains 1, that means there's only one number. Second group contains 2, 3, 4, that means there are three numbers. Third group that contains 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 5 numbers and so on. Okay. So this pattern goes like this and we are going to form groups like this. Then if that is so, then the sum of the numbers in the 15th group is equal to what? This is going to be the question. And we also have the options. So not a very difficult question, but still it's going to be a different variety. Let's see the approach how we can solve this. Okay, fine, yes. Now we got the pattern how the numbers are grouped. Now the next thing is what we have to see is we need to try to find the answer to the question. That is, we need to find the sum of all numbers that is present in the 15th group. This is going to be the question. Fine, okay, all right. So here there are two things that we need to find. One is 15th group will contain how many numbers, and 15th group will contain what numbers there. Okay, yes, that is, anyways, we see the groups, all these groups contain only consecutive numbers, consecutive natural numbers, and in that case the 15th group will also contain consecutive numbers. It will start from which number and ends with what number. That is what we have to find. Okay, yes. Now just look into the pattern. We'll just try to make some observation here. Now if you see the first group is just 1. Second group is going to be, there are 3 numbers, 2, 3 and then 4. And then if you see the third group, you have 5 numbers there, 5, 6, 7, 8 and then 9. Now this way this pattern is going. Okay, alright. Now if you have a clear observation, first thing you will see about the number of elements or number of natural numbers that we have in each of these groups. Now first group contains 1, second group 3, third group 5, which means it is like the number of elements present is 2n minus 1, correct? So the number of elements is going to be 2n minus 1, where n represents the group number. Now in that case, our 15th group will contain how many elements? Any guess here? So here we will be having how many elements? Just put n as 15 there. So if you get n as 15 there, you will be getting 2 into 15 minus 1, which will give you 30 minus 1, 29. That means our 15th group will have 29 numbers. Yes or no? Fine. Yes. So that means we will have 29 numbers. Now the next thing is we need to find what 15 numbers. I mean starting from which number and ending with what number. That's what we have to find next. Now if you think carefully, for this also we can make a clear observation. Now see the numbers with which each group is ending. First group anyways, there's only one number. It ends with 1. Second group, it's ending with 4. Third group ends with 9, which means fourth group will end with 16. This pattern goes like this. If you clearly observe, it's nothing but the square of those just respective numbers. Okay. So first group 1 square is 1. Second group 2 square 4 ending with 4. Third group 3 square is 9 ending with 9. So in that sense, if you see, if you can observe this, our 15th group will definitely end with 225 because 15 square will be 225. We got this. So we'll be having the numbers. And what next is, we need to find the starting number also. For this, we don't have to worry about very much here. So what we can simply do is just think about the previous group, which means the 14th group. 14th group will also have definitely elements, right? Don't worry about how many elements are there, whatever about it. Okay, fine. Yes. Just think about the last number of your 14th group. So that will be what? Obviously 14 square. 14 square is going to be 196, which means we can clearly understand that my next group 15th will be starting with the next number. I mean, what's the next number after 196? It's going to be 197, which means I will be having the numbers 197, 198, 199 all the way up to 225. So now that means we need to find the sum of these 29 numbers only. So let's take the sum. It's not a very big or difficult series. You can easily get the answer, right? So if you're clear with arithmetic progression, it's very easy for us to find. So sum will be equal to, anyways, we have how many numbers? 29 numbers. So what will be the sum of the consecutive natural numbers? It's going to be n by 2 into A plus L, right? So for any AP arithmetic progression, that's what's the formula. So maybe if you want, I can just write it n by 2 into A plus L, where n stands for the number of terms and A is the first term, L is the last term, right? So that means n is going to be the number of terms, 29 divided by 2 times. What about the first term and last term? Just now we got them. First term is 197 plus last term will be 225. So we'll just clearly add it. So when you try to add it, you will be getting 29 by 2 into. So when you try to add these two numbers, so you'll be getting 5 plus 7 to be 12, 1 carry, and then you will have again 12, 1 carry, and then again you will have 4. So you'll be having 29 by 2 into 422, and now I can cut this numbers, so I will be having 211. So 29 into 211 will give you the final answer. So this will be like 9 ones are 9, right? So anyways, my answer must end with 9, and if you look at the answer options itself, it confirms that option A must be our correct answer, because that's the only option ending with 9. So anyways, we have completed the answer. So yes, so this is very clear, right? Okay, not a very complicated question, but it's of a slight different way, the way the question is asked. So just it, that's it. So just have a look, and if you feel like this session was useful, please give a like and please do subscribe to our channel. Let's catch up in the next video with some other interesting question. See you soon there. Thank you so much.